Hello, let's do Wordle number 590, and for the Tetris theme, QW Dragon put a lot of work into this, so I thought it was really cool. Tetris is made up of what are called tetrominoes, and tetrominoes are just sets of 4 blocks that are arranged in some shape, and there's only 7 shapes that there can be, and they have been officially assigned letters. And so those letters are I, J, L, O, S, T, and Z. And so what QW Dragon did was made a 2-word pair where every word does not repeat a letter, and all 7 letters are present in the set of 2 words. We cover all 7 letters. And in addition to that, the I piece, which is very important for getting Tetrises, is present in both words. So we are going to start with Zoist and Jilts. And unfortunately, none of our tetromino letters are in the answer. So let's just come up with a good follow-up word here. Just some really good letters. I'm thinking R, E, and A. Maybe I could end in... Oh, ready would be great, because I can end in Y. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that R, E, and A were exactly the ones to look for. So I'm thinking something R, A, and then ending in E. That's really common. So something like break. Or brave. Let's try break. Just go from there. Okay, so let's think about what our options are. It could be grave. So we could have G at the start and V in the middle. What else? It could be crave. What else could go in between the A and the E? Could we put a C or an N? Actually, a lot of our starts are gone. Okay, so other than grave and crave, what is there? I'm thinking PR, but I don't know what that would be. FR. I really think it's just grave and crave, which makes me want to do just grave or crave, just to potentially get it in 5, but that's really dangerous if there are more options that I haven't seen. Oh, grape. Grape is also an option. Ooh, I do like grapes. So grave, crave, or grape. So I think we want V, C, and P, or G, V, and P in a word. I'm not sure how to do that. I could put G, C, and P. Yeah, basically 3 of these letters is enough. Crepe isn't a word. Crepe? That's not a word, right? I think it's spelled differently. All right, so I want C, P, V, G. That is not easy. I'm also looking at whether it could start with A or E. I see erase, but there's no S, so it can't be erase. Okay, so if I did something like, if gavel, like, including 2 of these letters isn't helpful, because, like gavel, right? Because I could just do grave instead. But if I did grave, is that enough? That might be enough to do grave, because if I do grave, then if it's grave, we win. If it's... Ooh, there's grace as well. Ooh, oh no, G-R-A-C-E, grace. I was going to say if it's grape, then I'll have the green G, but not the V. But then I won't be able to tell the difference between grape and grace. But then to go through, the other word was crave that I was thinking of. And that wouldn't have the G, but it would have the V. So the issue with grave is I can't tell the difference between grace and grape. Ooh, this is nasty. I kind of need like really good coverage of these letters. What if I did grace? It's an interesting question. Yeah, grace doesn't tell us grave versus grape. Basically, the fact is that C, P, or V could be... Let me think about R-A-C-E as well, because is there another word that it could be? I don't see it. I need 2 of C, P, and V, and then I also need... Hold on, if I put the C first, that'll tell me if it's crave or grace, because crave is the only word that starts with C. Unless I'm wrong and crepe is a word, but let's hope crepe's not a word. So if I put C first, then if C is green, it is definitely crave. If C is yellow, it is definitely grace. So that's good. So that tells me already crave and grace. So now I just need to start with C, and then I need to tell the difference between grape and grave, which means I just need to use a P or a V somewhere. And so interestingly, I could actually check if crepe is a word by typing crepe. So if it accepts it, if C is green, we are crave. If C is yellow, we are grace. If C is not in it and P is green, then we're grape. And if P is gray, then we're grave. So that does cover it. Let's see if crepe is a word. It is. Very nice. So this actually ended up a hard mode solve, which is fun to get out of a trap. So we are crave. Nice. That was... I really like that. That was cool. So managed to get out of a situation where normally you'd need a filler, and I still managed to find a hard mode filler for it. That was super fun. I hope you enjoyed me thinking through that. And I managed to not fail on this one. I feel like this might have some casualties, especially hard mode casualties. So do let me know how you did today. My condolences if you lost your streak. Let's move on to the Wheel of Themes and find out what tomorrow's theme is. Ooh, okay. It was almost Solar Systems, but it is Sea Animals by Cablewire. So Cablewire suggested Sea Animals. So I think I'm going to get a lot of good words for that. Interested to see how creative you are. And of course, if you enjoyed this content, why not leave a like and subscribe?